And I am on my Super 73R with my upgraded XLD BrainPower 1000-watt controller. You saw my last video, or my recent video, where I kind of talked about it, and you know what I've got. And today we're kind of doing a little bit of testing, see what she's all about. Make sure the thing's running. Yeah, okay. See what she's all about. What kind of torque do I really have? Okay, here's just a dead stop in really thick grass, which I in the past could not go anywhere on this thing. I almost popped the wheelie anyway. You see that? Wow. This thing has crazy torque for Super 73, like nuts. I don't know if you saw that, but that was just freaking nuts. All right, people, loving it. Loving it. For those that saw my Super 73 RX with the Onyx battery, that video, there must have been some confusion. Did I forget to mention the words that it was Caesar's bike and I was just test driving it? Because I got a lot of comments like, you're the boss, you're gonna kill it, great freaking bike. I'm like, yeah, if it was mine, but it's Caesar's. A number of people asked me for Caesar's email because they want something similar, but just so you guys know, it's not my bike. Mine is the Super 73R that has a amped up controller. I still have the same battery and I still have the same motor. Okay? So, don't want to mislead anybody. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we're going 30, 31, 32. 32 miles an hour, and I think this thing might be like 1 mile an hour fast. Because when I was on my other, I actually have my Garmin right here, but I just can't see it. This sucks. Really? Come on, people. All right, let's see if I can get the speed going. Yeah, there's like a 1 mile an hour difference. This bike speedometer is a little bit fast, so instead of 32 I was going 31, which is awesome because that's what I used to go. So I didn't give up any top speed to get my torque. Very exciting. I came up here on a bunch of different bikes, but most recently on a what's it called? A Venton Cinch. And I saw a guy that was on like a BMX bike, like a really nice like Trek or something, with all kinds of suspension, and he's like, oh my god, there's this smooth trail over here, you should do it. And I did it, and it was like freaking going through Beirut with boulders and everything all over the place. And needless to say, I had no rear suspension, and I hurt my bum, people. I hurt my buttocks. So anyway, we're gonna kind of not necessarily go that far, but we're gonna test my well, suspension and my torque. And oh boy, am I rocking it right now, people. Jesus, this thing just flew up. Okay, here's the interesting thing. This thing has so much torque that I don't even think about it anymore. Used to be when I rode my Super 73, I'd be like, oh man, can I make it up that? If I go down that hill, am I gonna be able to make it up that hill? And I'm not even thinking about it. It's just flying, you know? Kind of nuts. Very exciting though, I will say. Very exciting. We're not gonna go nuts today. We're just gonna do a little zip zoom. Still kind of recovering from previous injuries, you know. Yeah, this is a pretty steep hill, and I would ordinarily be like, oh my god, can I get back up it? But I know I can get back up it. So I'm not worried about it today. So my channel's been taken off, people. I'm doing really well, and getting a lot of followers, subscribers, and a lot of views, and just grateful. It means a lot to me, because I kind of take it, I used to not really give a crap about the channel in terms of early on I was just doing it for fun and I really didn't care what people thought. But now it's like, it's doing so well that it's like a reflection on me, you know? That's why I take a lot of pride in the channel now. That's why I got the new logo, and I changed my banner image, and you know, I'm really taking it seriously now. So it means a lot to me when people say positive things and when I get a lot of good feedback, and I keep growing, you know? It means a lot to me. So that's not to say you can't say anything negative. You can say whatever the hell you want, but you know, just know that a YouTuber has a very simple function called delete. And if they don't like a comment, they can freaking delete it. So when somebody gives me a comment I don't like, I just hit delete. You know, if it's valid, I leave it. If it's like, you're an asshole, whatever, dude, I just delete it, you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm not gonna keep going. This is getting really freaking bumpy. It's not really what I signed up for today. We do have a badass view though. Check this out. Checking it? Are you checking it? Are you seeing all the freaking cacti? Okay, so there's another shirt that I'm gonna use my new logo on, and the very back is gonna say, so the front's gonna have the little logo, my new like logo, not the caricature one, the other one, and it's gonna have, and it says the freaking shredder. It's very small. It's gonna be like on the left, like, you know, lapel, if you will. And then, although it's just a t-shirt, I'm just trying to show you where it's gonna be located. And then on the back, it's just gonna say, I only break for cacti. And for those that have been following my channel since the beginning, one time I wrecked into a cactus and got like 20 thorns sticking in my leg, and there was blood everywhere. And so ever since then I've kind of had PTSD. So anyway, that's my other shirt that should be coming out. But anyway, I'm just buying the shirts for myself. I'll probably like debut them on Instagram just for fun, and if anybody's interested, I'll give you a link. But I can't imagine people want to buy a shirt, you know? I'm not like a big deal yet. But anyway, I'll let you see what they look like. So yeah, like a lot of people, I've got a Teespring account now, and lets me upload some designs for shirts. And yeah. So anyway, we're gonna stop at a dead stop down here. Come to a dead stop. This is probably at the very top, like a 12% grade. And we're gonna go and see what happens. All right. See if we can make it up. That's no problem. I mean, I have all the confidence in the world, but I'm acting like I might not be able to. So I would have stopped right here with the stock version of this bike, stock controller. What's interesting is this controller that I have took a stock Super73R, which is the RX as well. I have the same V3 motor that all new bikes have. I have the same, you know, standard battery, but for $44, I got a new controller. Again, the XLD BrainPower 1000 watt, 48 volt, and the thing freaking hauls ass. I have the same top speed, but I have like insane torque. Isn't that something? Yeah, I've gotten some people that said, hey, are you gonna burn out your gears? Maybe. But I have other bikes, so I don't ride this all the time. If you're one of those that rides your bike religiously, you might wanna do a little research and see if, you know, amped up controllers would hurt the gears on the Planetary. I'm not sure. But I'm not really concerned about it because I don't ride this very often. And so I think I'll be all right, you know? For those of you that live in the Southern California area, from as far north as like Ventura and as far south as, say, San Diego, you might want to check out LA Eastscape. We've got a guy from Ventura, we've got a guy from San Diego, and we've got people all in between. And it's just an awesome freaking group on Saturdays and Sundays that goes for rides. And it's everything from Super73s to aerial riders to Onyx to Suron, you know, on and on and on. And then it's got skateboards and it's got electric unicycles. It's just got everything. It's really cool. The other day, I went on one of those rides and there was a guy with his kid, a father with his kid. And the kid was probably, I don't know, 8. And his dad took him on it on the back of his bike. It's kind of cool, you know? I don't know. Just a bunch of really good guys, you know? It's not like a bunch of pricks. I swear to you, it's nice guys, and but cool guys, you know. So anyway, little shout out there. Head guy, his name is Sawyer Reynolds. Young chap with a nice little mustache, very friendly fellow. I'm a fan. Claims to not be the head of it, but yet he organizes the rides, he posts the rides on Facebook, he leads the rides. On days he's not riding, he's checking out new routes, and he takes pictures and videos of the rides and posts them on Facebook. So to me, that's the leader of the group. So anyway, but yeah, check that out. LA East Skate, there's a Facebook group. And they post all the events and stuff. So I will say, and as I've said in the past, that Super73 are and the RX. I've ridden an RX, but there's really not a big difference. I know it's got better shocks, but it really feels the same. These bikes have really good suspension, you know. But you know, having ridden my Cab Eagle for a while, I realized just how good that suspension is. So I'm not taking anything away from this suspension, but that suspension is like, it's like sitting in a lazy boy chair that rocks and has a massage for your butt. You know, that's what it's like. It's so freaking cushiony and bouncy and just amazing, you know? And so I used to think this was like the best suspension there is, and this is really good. But that's just another level, you know? That's like another freaking level. And for all those of you with the hard tape, my friend Adam, Starcade Music, he's yet to sing for me, but anyway, he's got the ZX, and he's looking to get the suspension forks, but like, I don't know. I mean, you're gonna want the hard. It's a hardtail. It's gonna hurt your butt. I don't know if you go off road. I don't know. So anyway, to each their own. He seems really excited about it. I'm happy for him. But I just think full suspension's where it's at, people. I think I'll say that until the day I stop riding. So I've said this in the past. I'll say it one more time for those that hadn't heard it. The greatest comment I've ever gotten, and I've literally gotten like thousands now. The greatest content I've ever got, or the greatest comment I've ever gotten, was a guy who loves the sound that the Super73R makes. It's like, ooh, it's like a nice little whistling sound. Like, listen. Anyway, and he said it's like audio porn. And I just started laughing. I'm like, that's the greatest freaking comment I've ever heard. I love it. And I do love the sound too. It's freaking awesome. It's just so fun. It's just so exhilarating. So I was in New Jersey recently, and everything was green. Now I'm back in Southern California, and everything is brown. And it's sad. Because you feel like everything's dead, and I think it is. But, I don't know. But I also don't see any clouds, and it rained twice while I was in New Jersey. And here there's not a cloud in the frickin' sky. I gotta figure out how to get out of here. I can't recall. It's gotta be like a tributary somewhere. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Probably gotta go back. I was zooming along so fast, I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, I missed it. All right. Okay, people. There's a mountain behind me now. It's all cactus. Like, really? Needless to say, let me be the reason why you go get yourself some pads. Because I've fallen twice and just obliterated my shin, tore it all up, skin everywhere, blood everywhere, and then tore up my elbow. Same thing. So let me be the reason why you get pads, you know? Get yourself some pads, whether it's just knee pads and elbow pads, and then obviously some gloves. You definitely need gloves, because if you do fall, your hands are going to go down first, and you're going to scrape up your hands too. And then, you know what? You're going to have a big old hole in your hand, you're not going to be able to ride. So advice. Get yourself some pads. And I even have like this whole freaking chest protector, back protector, rib protector thing I'm wearing. I'll show it to you in a second. And it's by Fox Racing, and it's just a cool little pullover that has pads everywhere. You know. Let's see if I can show it to you. All right. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work, but anyway, you can see it's like it's got like pads everywhere, and it's chest, back, shoulders. It's got it everywhere, and it's just a nice little thing to protect you when you fall. You know. So I've got the knee pads, the elbow pads, the chest protector, back protector, you know, rib protector thing, shoulder protector, and gloves, and I've even got shin guards. Isn't that something? So I've taken style and I've just thrown it out the window in exchange for just protecting my body, you know. So anyway, Rams practice facility again. I've been by here many times. So we just tore up, like made butter out of that freaking trail that I just went on. And in the past, it was not so easy. I didn't even have to pedal. I didn't pedal once. The whole thing was just throttle.